Everyone. Welcome to podcast 41 of the ladies edition of the 5-Pin Universe podcast. You'll notice Tracy is not with us this afternoon. She has got a little bit hung up at work, so she may end up jumping on a little bit later as the show goes on. But you've got us. How's it going, Megan? We're holding down the fort today. It feels like
it's been a while, actually.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it feels like it's been a long time since we've had a show. And I think the last one you were sick, and so you weren't able to join us.
Yeah.
And so it's been even longer for you. And then just with scheduling of everything, we've had so many events since our last event, since our last show. We've had Open Nationals. There's been a bunch of Pro League stuff happening. It's been a really busy time of year, bowling wise,
and then the busiest time of the bowling season or something.
And put that on with a lot of people's busiest time of their work season, and it's just it's too much. So, but here we are. We made it to our June show. We're here. And if you can't tell from our background, we have a little bit of an overdue Diamond Ladies kind of recap podcast, which is nice. For those of you who don't know, Diamond Ladies was held back in June. I think it was June. No, May.
It's June right now.
It's June right now. It was held in May. And it was another great event. So we could probably just dive right in, bring in our first guest, who's actually going to be helping co-host our show today. It's her brainchild. She's the one that created the whole thing and brought everybody together. We'll bring her in. Hey, Stacey.
The Diamond Mama. Yourself.
That's how we should have introduced her. The Diamond.
The Diamond Mama. Okay. I've been called worse.
Diamond Mama.
How is it going? This was year 4 of Diamond Ladies.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
Already?
No.
Wow.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, same. I'm really? We've had 4 of these? This is...
Yeah.
God, that's a good thing. If we're feeling like that, that's a good thing. So it's getting better every year. That's the goal.
It is, yeah. How was this one a little bit different than the others, or was it now a well-oiled machine?
I think the event is well-oiled with we know how we used to run the Autumn Open, so I really branched off of that at the beginning. But now with Rich and Sean in the program and that part runs smoothly. You wait for your entries, and the entries this year we had 179 entries in total between POA and the scratch. So there's no complaining. The POA is really kind of taking off, which is amazing because we're going to get those ladies up into the scratch department eventually, right? So
yeah, we're already starting to see a little bit of that crossover.
Yeah. And that's the goal, right? So for those POAs to get into that scratch, and for the scratch ladies that are playing, get into the Sunday event, have some more match play experience. So when you head off to, a WCBT or Newfoundland Bowling Tour, Club Tour, any nationals, right? You have something else to draw from. So it's working.
It is, yeah.
I can definitely say the same thing from the NBT when we hosted in Newfoundland. The POA is massive for growing that membership, getting more exposure, especially we're on the island, far away from any real exposure. So 100%. And I love to hear that the POA side of things is growing, because you're right. That's what's going to keep the sport alive. It's what's going to keep it growing, what's going to get more people involved. So I love to see that.
Essentially, from a proprietor point of view, your POA people are your 95% of your membership, right? So that's where we're going to draw from.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah. All right, we're going to dive right in here and bring in our first guest, who came all the way from Manitoba this year to participate in the Diamond Ladies. So we will bring in Jessica. We'll see is it black for you guys too?
We will not bring in Jessica.
We might not bring in Jessica just yet. She might need to just refresh. We'll see if it comes up for her.
She was trying.
She was having a little bit of some technical difficulties while she was getting on. We'll see if it works for her. She may just need to leave StreamYard, come back in if you can hear me. That's my official advice to you. While we are looking at her, I'm going to remove her.
Oh,
here.
she just
Oh, there we go. We got her. We got her.
Oh, goodness.
We were trying to stall a little bit there.
Oh, God.
So, how was Diamond Ladies for you?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Definitely better than I expected. I don't know. I didn't have any expectations. Obviously, I had things that I would hope that would happen, but I didn't expect it at all.
For sure. So you came out and had like a fantastic event. You ended up qualifying really well. And then on the Sunday finals, made it to the fours on both sides, where you lost out to Michaela, the eventual winner, on one side on the B's, and Jennifer Smith on the A side. And like, that's incredible. Like, what a great event to go all that way.
I was in shock. I don't know. It had this I don't know, calm, I guess, which I had never had before in any of those kind of things. And it was different. It felt different. Sorry. Okay, sit down then. Okay, but
We get it, Jess.
some
The
other
kids
little
want
guest.
in. The kids want in.
Great.
we're on a new schedule now. Their dad went away for work this week, so I'm single parenting, and it's just chaotic.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
But yeah, so it was not what I expected for myself, but I was happy that I got that way. And this weird calmness that I've never had in any type of tournament. I always get the jitters and so nervous when I get anywhere higher that I need to do. And it was just very different. Happy, obviously, but it was something that was very cool to be a part of, for sure.
Yeah. I think there's something about the environment of Diamond Ladies that just is such a change in the mentality behind it. Like I understand that feeling of like the calm when you're like going through the Sunday. Because I've had that before at Diamond Ladies, and it's one of the only events that I've experienced that level of just like calm and in control. And I think it just is such a different environment. You're surrounded by the women, and it changes it a little bit.
Very much. I've actually said this to multiple people. Actually, one of my kids' gym teachers and I were talking about it, and it's just overall vibes are completely different. Everybody's there supporting everybody. There's yes, it's a competition. Everybody's competing, but everybody is cheering you on at the exact same time. Everybody wants to see everybody do well. And I think that had a big part of it as well.
For sure.
It's totally funny that you say that, because the only experience I got to have of Diamond Ladies was a couple of years ago. And it was the same thing. I couldn't really put my finger on what it was that was different. I was like, it's not different. We're throwing the same balls. Like, I don't understand why there's something that is different. But I think that's exactly it, is you were in this environment where everyone literally was in your corner, right? Whether you were doing well, whether you were struggling, everyone was cheering on everyone. And it was like felt almost like a party rather than just a competition, if that makes sense. Like, we were all just laughing, having a good time, and bowling our asses off. So yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
It's
And you
definitely a
guys kind of-
special community to come and play in. And that helps even on not just the Sunday, but the other, the side, or like the shifts where you have the POA bowlers. It's a different encouragement.
Yeah, for sure.
And you were in kind of a nice situation where you traveled with a bunch of the Manitoba ladies. There was quite a big group, and made it like a little girls' weekend away.
It was really cool. It was nice to see. It was awesome but there were, I think, 4 of us that made it into Sunday. So that was really cool to have 4 of us in there and all of the other ladies out there supporting us as well. So it was really cool. I've already told everybody else, I'm like, we all got to do it again. And we'll get more people out because it's just it was so much fun. It was, I don't want to say relaxed weekend, but compared to my life, it was a relaxed weekend. And it was just nice to get away with friends.
100%.
And looking at all of your scores, I mean, you bowled really well. Obviously, you bowled really well on Sunday, but even in your qualifying, you had the bye after qualifying. I mean, you had a 20, oh my gosh, I already lost it, a 2054, and you had like a 306, a 365, a 260, a 290, like a lot of really good bowling to get that bye. Did you find a difference going into the morning, having that bye and watching those first matches taking place, or what was your thought process during that?
I think so. I qualified my first shift as well, but I ended up playing again just to see if I could get better. And I was happy I did because I had that bye. I don't know if it was just going into it. I don't know what it was, but it just felt different. It's really hard to put my finger on it, but I think if I had maybe bowled that morning, it might have been different. Maybe I had a bit of a confidence into myself. That could very well be. But yeah, I just can't put my finger on it. And I said it to the girls after, like, I don't know what that was. That's not me.
But it is you. But it is you. Well, and I think it was a very well-deserved confidence because you were able to get that first round bye and figure out the center that, like, I'm sure you saw it, Stacey. The scores were quite different than like qualifying from the last couple of seasons. And you were able to figure out the center a lot quicker than a lot of us. Like it took me 2.5 days to figure out the center before I had anything going, right? So like that already gives you a well-deserved earned sense of confidence that you figured it out early and were able to capitalize on that.
Hang on, sorry.
Nope, that's
I don't
okay.
know what happened again.
That's okay. I think exactly what we're talking about, though, is the reason that this is such a powerful tournament, because just like you were saying, Jessica, that's not me. That's not me. Right. And now this is you. This is evidence that this is you. And that's something that you can now take, like Stacey was saying, into a nationals, into a WCBT event, into league even, or even just in your everyday life being like, yes, I am that queen. I got this.
Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely, obviously this wasn't in my cards. Thankfully to the Fab Five, I was able to make this part of my cards, and it ended up being a light at my crazy May. I had a really bad May. And then that ended up being really helpful to me. That might have been where my calm came from because of how crazy my other weeks had been. So I owe a lot of it to you guys, all of it, of the Fab Five. It definitely makes me want to come back. I definitely will figure out my way to get there next year. And I've already, I tell everybody that if I'm doing any tournament, any bowling, this is where I'm going.
I love that.
I love that.
Me too.
Plans for the rest of like the season's almost done. Summer next season. What's some kind of like plans, goals?
Yeah.
Keep all the kids happy and healthy.
Literally, that'll be it. Bowling right now is undetermined, just with our schedule.
Yeah.
Hoping to do this tournament and then maybe come try the Open for my first time, maybe. But we will see how that goes.
Yeah.
Still on the fence.
I think that's great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Thank you for taking a little bit of time out of a very busy life to join us on the podcast and just kind of chat, because you had a fantastic weekend and it was so fun to watch you and have all of those Manitoba ladies behind you and just see them supporting. It was such a great thing to see. So
And thank you as well to your kids for their cameos. We appreciate it.
yeah, and they've been so quiet. Like, it's great.
Right?
They did great.
They've been great. We love it. We celebrate everybody.
Well, we'll let you go, and hopefully we see more of you next season.
I hope so. Thank you guys so much.
Thanks,
we'll talk
Jess.
to you soon,
Congratulations
Jess.
again on a fantastic weekend, Jessica.
Thank you.
All right.
Those stories just make me so happy,
Yeah.
right? Like, I had confidence that now I didn't realize that I had, or I'm not that girl, realizing, no, you really are that girl. Oh,
Yeah.
my heart.
And like, truly,
Yeah.
I don't think the Fab Five could have picked a better
Ugh,
like
For
person
real.
to sponsor and bring out. And like, not only was it successful for her bowling wise, but just like like giving her a break a little bit for the weekend is like always such a nice thing. So
Yeah. Yeah. That worked out so well. She's such a pleasure to be around and so
yeah.
humbling. Like it, yeah. She's a sweetheart. And hopefully, I mean, I can't wait to see her again.
All right, we are going to bring in a more local player who played the Diamond Ladies for the first time this season. We're going to bring in Christine Wren. Hey, how's it going?
Hi. Okay.
Hi.
A face that I'm sure many people watching will have seen from many nationals across the country.
Many.
Many.
Yeah.
Another very busy mom.
Another
That
very
is true.
busy mom. I played on the open team with Christine, and we continuously tried to find like days that we could have practices or days that we could have the whole team get together. And it was like between we have a couple moms and a couple shift workers and there was
Yeah,
like
it
I
was
think one day that we were able to find
Yeah.
the whole team could get together. But yeah, first time Diamond Ladies.
Yes, it was my first time. Honestly, I had a little FOMO the last few years that I wasn't there. So I got on board this year and it worked out. Timing was great. My kids are a little bit older now, so they are able to stay home. I dragged Brett down with me for the weekend, so we got to visit his mom and dad too. So that was really good. Yeah, it was awesome.
Okay, the husbands love this tournament.
Yeah, I think he's also hooked now. So now we've been part of the little ring in the back and all of their extra activities. So
That's true.
I'm sure we'll be back, which is good.
Yeah, they have their own little side event that goes on basically.
Yeah, it was fun.
So for your first time playing Diamond Ladies, how was the experience?
It was really awesome. Like everything that I'd heard about, like from you, Katie, and from Stacy, and like from everybody that I had talked to, everyone said the same thing. There was such a great supportive environment that it was so awesome to see all the girls out playing and just to be spending the time with like the POA players and to get to know some people. And yeah, I thought it was really cool. Like I really find that I feel that kind of Masters has been kind of that way too sometimes in Alberta, that it feels really like supportive for the women. And I really enjoy that about that event. And so I think that it was a really kind of similar vibe that you get going on where you're just like, everyone wants to see everybody be successful and to just have a good time. So yeah, that's kind of what I gathered from it. It was great. I had a good time, even though I wasn't there Friday night, which I hear is an even better good time.
Well,
It can be, yeah.
well, that's Michaela.
Yeah. She was a great partner. So you are someone who I know like works a lot on setting goals and having like the right mindset coming into events. What was kind of some of your mindset or goals coming into this weekend?
Yeah, well, this year it was kind of a return to a little bit more competitive, a little bit Christine of old. So I played the Open back in January, and like you said, Katie, we were on the same team. It's been a long time since I made a ladies team, like 2012 was my last ladies. So I unfortunately didn't have a ton of time to prepare for open provincials, just with hockey for the boys and work. And I work in a tax office, or like an accounting office, so tax season is crazy for me. But I didn't perform like I wanted to at provincials. Even though our team won, I wasn't a huge contributor on the lanes to that. So I really wanted to make sure that I was ready to go to nationals. And the best opportunity I had was to throw meaningful balls was really going to be at the Diamond Ladies. Because I feel like the last few years I'm just at a huge deficit of throwing meaningful balls. And I wanted to throw as many as I could. So practice is one thing, but when it actually means something and the game is on the line is a whole other story. So that was my best chance to practice and to be ready to go for nationals the following week, really. So yeah.
You actually led perfectly into the question I was going to ask, which was we
Oh.
were talking about timing and how it worked out for you in your personal life, but it also really worked out in the fact that it was leading right into the nationals. Did you find that it was like helping you prepare in a different way?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts when you were down on the lanes there?
It did, because I really focused on just getting ready, right? Like I said, I had a huge deficit of meaningful balls that I needed to get up. And I practiced a lot. Like I was at Shore Bowl probably like 2 to 3 times a week, like just throwing balls, whether I was there on my lunch break, right after school, or after work, or I was there like Sunday mornings when I watched a lot of 5PL games because I was there throwing 6 lanes away. I did a lot of some mental preparation too. I did some reading and I did a lot of affirmations. I was writing affirmations before going to bed and first thing waking up in the morning. I did some breathing exercises and stuff like that too, and just really trying to prepare myself kind of off the lanes. And then when I got on the lanes, it was more just consistent, trying to start consistently the same way each time. Whether it was a good ball, a bad ball, first ball, third ball, whatever, it didn't matter. I always think that every ball is a fresh opportunity to throw a good one. So, just trying to be more consistent than I have been in the last few years.
Well, and it was so nice to see because I was kind of bowling, I think 1 set over from you or 2 sets over from you during the qualifying shift. And all the way through, you were kind of right there. And then at the very end, it was vintage Christine just clicked in, throwing the 304, 276 when you needed it to get into the cut, making the cut by 15, basically. So it was that's my teammate, throwing what she needs to throw, when she needs to throw. That's good.
That's veteran move right there. 100%.
That is.
Thank you. Yeah, it was good. I know Brett said to me, I think we had 3 games to go. And he's like, or I think it was even something that Danielle had said that Matt said to her, but I know Brett said something similar that just a 900, a little 900, never heard anything. And I was like, okay, let's be realistic. But really, I think Brett said it was a 600 double and I got close. So I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
How did Sunday feel?
Sunday was good.
It wasn't easy to do a topper that weekend.
It was not easy to do a topper that weekend.
Not easy for sure. I mean, and like Stacey, you said, initially you guys had hosted the Autumn Open before, and I actually qualified for the Autumn Open at Toppler. So a long time ago, but I have played a long time ago.
Well before children.
I have played there. Definitely before children. So
before my children.
I played. Well, no, not before your children. Maybe.
Close.
I'm not sure. Definitely not Marcello, but maybe Michaela. But yeah, it was pretty cool to be able to do that again. And I knew kind of from where I had placed that I was going to end up playing somebody I love. And of course I played Kelsey first, and the Wiltons and us have such a long, great relationship that playing a really good friend was obviously really tough. But Kelsey's she's so fierce, and to be able to, I held in there for 3 games towards the end against her. So I felt really good about that. And it was great. Like, you're playing with a friend, like you are cheering each other on, and like, of course she wants to kill me, but like, yeah, and I'd love to beat her, but you know, it was nice to be in that kind of environment and to be able to do that. So, and then my last game I played against Maddie, and she's like a little Shore Park girl. I've watched her grow up through YBC, and like that was really fun to be able to play against her. And she's same thing. Like, oh my gosh, I had a front row seat to her playing at the Open at provincials, and she's phenomenal and has grown into such an amazing player. And, you know, to also hang in with her until the third game, like, you know, nothing wrong there. So I feel like I kind of got to walk away with my head held high, and that, you know, I did what I set out to do. So that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Do you have
funny
any
that you mentioned that
advice?
too,
Oh,
because even though like we're friends with a lot of the fellas at the other cash tournaments, at the WCBT, at the club tour, et cetera, obviously like we're friends with a lot of them, but there's just something different about like playing with your girlfriends,
Yeah.
right? Like it's just like I don't know, it just feels more fun, I guess. But it's
Totally.
you can genuinely be happy for whoever it is that wins. Obviously, as a competitor,
Yeah.
if I'm playing against you, if I'm playing against Katie, if I'm playing against Stacy, I want to beat all your butts. Obviously, that's my goal. But if any one of you go and win, I'm obviously very happy for all of you.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
something that's really unique that the Diamond Ladies has to offer, that you get a chance to just play against the girls and try to kick some butt while you're at it, right?
Yeah.
Totally. Show them what you got.
Yeah.
Do you have any advice for like some ladies who maybe are on the fence about playing or are newer to the tournament scene? You have lots of experience to offer them.
Yeah, I mean, like honestly, my average is not where it should be. So I played both sides, and I kind of saw that as an opportunity for me to come in and try and focus and actually like spend the time, because Sunday nights I play are not great nights for me to bowl. Like half the time Brett and I were watching Blake's games like on YouTube, and like there's not a whole lot of actual focus during the week, so my average is definitely below where it should be. So I kind of took that as an opportunity that, hey, maybe I can come in and make some money.
And you did?
And I did. So that was really exciting. And I think that this is a great opportunity to push yourself. I saw there were so many POA bowlers and just bowlers, like so many women came from Edmonton to play in this tournament, and ones that we knew in Calgary as well. And it was really great. And Red Deer, like lots of ladies came from Red Deer too to play. Like it was super cool to see all of like the province-wide support for this tournament was really awesome. But I think if you want to push yourself a little bit, or like, hey, maybe you didn't have a great season, this is a great way to finish it, and to actually like finish it and feel good about yourself. And maybe even if you end up against a tough house, or you don't have a great weekend on the lanes or whatever, you're still going to have a good time. Like I don't think I saw a frown in that place, unless there was a couple, but like
Katie
most
Rayner
people.
Katie
Rayner
Rayner
was the one.
She was not very
Was
happy
one.
at some point in time.
That's
but
true.
anyway.
Yes.
She was one. But that's okay. I poked you a few times and we were fine.
Yeah, we were
had some
good. We were
positive
good.
conversations. It was good. But yeah, that's what I would say. I would think like don't be like me. Don't sleep on this tournament. Don't wait on it. Like join it now, because those shifts are going to fill up, and there's not going to be space. There's only so much space at Toppler. We can't all fit in.
Yeah.
We can't be 60 degrees down there. So it was warm.
And it will be.
100% it will be.
Yeah. But it was great. I would say definitely, if you're thinking about doing it, or if you haven't thought about doing it, or if you've done it before, do it again. Like it was great. So yeah, for sure.
And what does next
That's
season
awesome.
hold for you?
Well, hopefully a little bit more focus on Sunday nights. I think now, like just being able, like you said, vintage Christine, and Tim has poked me with that before too. Like, oh, it was like vintage Christine out there when I've played really well or something one week. But I think a little bit more focus, and now I've been able to come back and see that it is still in there. I just had to dig a little bit, and had to, work a little bit to maybe change a couple things, or like figure out what needed to be consistent or what was consistently wrong. So there's that. I'm pretty sure I will play the Open again. Easter's at a really good time for me this year. So if I did make a team, it wouldn't be too hard for work, which is nice. And I think I might try Masters again. Like, I think, yeah, it was so. I played the first set a couple years ago just because I was feeling really frustrated and I was having a hard time with bowling. And like, it fills my bucket, you know, like playing in that event with all the women that we don't get to see all the time. Like when we're in Edmonton or we're bowling Sunday nights and Thursday nights and whatever, like we're all kind of all over the place. So I loved being able to like connect with Jennifer and Tracy and, you know, Christine and all of those women in Calgary that we don't see very often. So yeah, I think I'm hoping that I'll be able to make it work this year and go for that and really just try and get back to feeling good and being able to be a little bit more consistently part of the picture.
Yeah.
Because it was fun. I had a really good time.
Yeah. Amazing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to being able to see all of the things you get to do next year.
Oh, thanks, Megan. And thank you, Stacey, and your crew. Like, oh my God. You guys, everyone has said, you guys blow it out of the water. You did amazing. So I appreciate
I love
Amen to
you.
that for sure.
Neighbor.
Neighbors forever.
Well, thanks so much for taking some time out. I know it's hard sometimes with all the hockey and all the things
okay.
going on.
It's raining today, so they're all good.
Fair. But it was great to chat with you and looking forward to next season.
Yeah, thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Thanks,
Bye,
Christine. Bye. I love that, hearing like people who were like, I wasn't sure or was just going to go at some point and finally taking the plunge and just being obsessed with it.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love
Or
it.
tired of me being like, are you coming? Why are you here?
Yeah.
You might not have the numbers off the top of your head, but what do you know how many more people you had this year compared to previous years?
We had the exact same, I think, we had the same scratch and we had like 30 more POA. Like the POA was off the chart. Yeah. The third shift, I was scared that we were going to have 5 on a lane, and I never actually thought that would be a possibility. So it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
Just like what Christine was saying, get your name in. It's going to fill up.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on it.
Yeah. We're actually going to bring in one of the players who played in the POA side to give us a little bit of insight into the POA side of things here. So we're going to bring in Melody. Hello.
Hi, Melody.
Can you guys hear me? It's one of those crazy nights. Emily's playing soccer in the rain, and I'm at a Tim Hortons parking lot grabbing some free Wi-Fi, and I've got Kimber, who's our new CNIB puppy. We're puppy raising once again because we haven't learned from any other experiences because you forget. So she's in the seat beside me. So it's like, it's just just a regular night.
All the things. Yeah.
I feel like this would be the most Canadian 30 seconds that I've ever heard. Fourth in the cold in June, Tim Hortons for free Wi-Fi, and on a 5-pin bowling podcast. Like, this is all Canada right now.
Right there.
So before we get chatting with you, just so everybody knows, we did reach out to Kaylee, who is the one who won the POA side. She wasn't available to come on tonight, so we weren't able to get her on the show. I also reached out to Sage, who was somebody who cashed out very well at the tournament. She finished second on the POA side. I sent out a couple other messages to some people. Not that we didn't want you, Melody, but we did try to get our winner. We just weren't able to, but we also wanted, if we feel it really important, to bring in that POA piece because, like Stacey said, 30 new unique players, and I think they had 95 POA entries this year. That's a huge part of the event, and we definitely did not want to sleep on that part of it. So
that's insane. 95 POA entries, my mind blown.
Yeah.
So fantastic. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it's so unique because there aren't very many high competitive options for POA. So As a POA bowler, I am so thankful that Stacy does do the POA part of it, and the thing, just because, and I'm just a wee little POA, but I call myself a wee little.
This is what
POA
she
bowler.
said to me yesterday when I reached out to her too. I'm just a wee POA bowler.
wee little
Like,
POA.
okay.
But bowling with all the scratch people, like you feel like you're all one, and that's what I just, every single year it's just like we're all there together. It doesn't matter if you're a POA bowler, if you're a scratch bowler, if you're a 300 bowler, or if you're a 150 bowler, we're all there supporting each other, and it's just such a fantastic environment. And I mean, other people have said that, but as a wee little POA bowler,
a wee little POA.
That was going to be my first question, because we've heard it before, and like I'm sure Stacy, you've probably heard it, but there are some of the POA players that are a little bit hesitant to come and sign up for the event because they're so intermingled with some of the very high competitive scratch players, and that can be a little bit intimidating at times, for sure. And so that was going to be my first question, was like, how does it feel? Do you feel like there's like a big divide? Do you feel like it's them versus us, or is it more of that community feel?
It's totally community, and it's just you're all one. It doesn't matter what you're bowling as, and that, I think, I don't know how Stacy managed to do it, but it's phenomenal. You feel part of the group. You really do. Like it's just amazing. And I remember my very first year going in, and she's like, "You were doing this," and I'm like, "But I'm I'm like 150 bowler. Like, no, like I'm like no." It's just, you are doing this, and I'm like, so. Anyways, I remember that very first year and how intimidating it felt, but how just as like a 150 bowler coming in and bowling with some of the best female bowlers, and just feeling so welcomed and like cheered on, and like, yay, it was such a supportive, and it was just, from that moment on, I'm like, I am hooked. Like, yes, you won't have to bribe me again. Like, I am there.
I love
very
that.
true,
because that is such a barrier, right? It's such a barrier for people wanting to get involved, because whether it be an imposter syndrome kind of situation, or whether it be just an intimidation, like the fact that you can feel part of a community and not just a wee little POA. You're not just a wee little POA. You're a superstar too. Right. And like it starts to break down some of those barriers, and allows more competitors to see, okay, maybe I can compete in this event and other events, right? Like, I'm not just limited in the things that I can participate in. So no, that's really excellent to hear that was your experience, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I do try to keep everybody together. So if Melody came up and said, "Would you mind putting Carol with me?" or "Would you mind putting Deb Strang with me?" Of course we're going to do it, right? But we want everybody to feel comfortable and welcome. So whatever we can do to make that a whole for everybody, that's definitely what our goal is.
I love that. On a personal note, though, Melody, I was looking at some of your scores, and even though I hear the scoring was tough, you still had a plus 79 for your qualifying.
Yeah.
That's pretty fabulous, because I feel like the general consensus would be that there would not be a whole lot of pluses out of some people for the week.
What's 30 times 8? I was minus 240 both shifts. So there's that.
Well,
so even in that situation, Melanie, I mean, you were able to perform quite well. Was there a thought process behind what you were doing? Were you just having a good time? Tell us a little bit about your experience on the lanes.
Yeah, it was definitely just trying to stay focused. I have a little bit of a squirrely brain sometimes. So try and keep the squirrels on the sidelines. But we had such a fantastic set of bowlers, and we just kept it light, and just like, just go out there, throw your ball. Okay, well, whatever, that was a gutter. Oh well, okay, now let's just move it over this way just a little bit, and and just not don't stress about it. Like, we're all humans. We're all gonna throw that crappy gutter ball or whatever, and it's just like, hey, next ball, what do I need to do? Okay, let's get it more down the middle, right? And I've always tried to have that thought mentality, and like, don't worry about the last ball you threw. Now you can't do anything about it. It's in the past. You need to move forward, and just trying to throw a good ball the next time, right? So yeah.
I love that.
That's excellent. Great mentality too.
It was the
And
lane
then-
draw.
It was like, yeah, it's definitely the
I take it Stacy was on your lane during that shift.
yes,
And Shauna.
and Shauna.
And
They-
Cindy.
Amanda, they all made it spicy.
Yep.
It was great though. It was fantastic. That was
Yeah.
some of the best bowling or fun, the best fun I've had bowling in a long time. It was just hilarious. Yeah.
I love
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even aside from the bowling, you were around all weekend long because you also were one of the volunteers helping out, making all the sandwiches in the back and like the tacos in a bag and all of the things. Like what a rock star back there.
And so I grew up catering, and because my Oma was a caterer, and often she would have like two massive. I mean, when she catered, it was like 500 people or plus at a banquet, right? And so I kind of grew up in it, and so I just love it. Like I find it such. I just kind of gravitate to it, and I love feeding people. I love making people's tummies full, and and I'm love helping out just wherever I'm needed. I just kind of try and float.
Yeah.
Oh, that's excellent. I might not have been there for this installment of Diamond
Thank you.
Ladies, but you were very appreciated. Volunteers everywhere in this sport are very appreciated. So thank you so much for contributing to running these tournaments. It takes a village, right? Stacy's Mama Diamond or
does.
Diamond Mama, Diamond Mama.
Yeah.
But it really takes a village.
Melody,
So,
Diamond Auntie.
Diamond
Diamond
Auntie.
Auntie.
One of the aunties.
Yes, it definitely takes a village, I have to say. Like and so very thankful for everybody that helped. And even when I got slammed in the kitchen, people were, oh, can I help? And oh, can I take this out? I'm like, absolutely, you can take this out. And I guess it's just amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With playing in Diamond Ladies this year, did it kind of open you up of like, okay, here are some other tournaments that I might try now that I have a little bit of experience under my belt? What does next season hold?
What's next season hold? People want to try and get rid of a few of my steps, so I've got to probably rework my my strategy, my bowling strategy a little bit. So that's coming up probably August. I just need a little bit of a break.
Fair.
And what else? What's that?
Nope.
I think that might be you.
Oh, what and then just working on growing as a bowler, continuing to get the average up. And then I've often thought of going into some scratch things, but I need to work on my average for sure. I'd be more comfortable if I was more at a 190 average going into some scratch tournaments, but
For sure.
but yeah, just have to see what happens.
Some IP
Yeah.
or some masters,
Yeah, IP.
maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Sorry,
Maybe.
it's now raining quite hard.
It's
so
We can
pouring.
hear that.
hard to
No, that's okay.
All good. Thank you for I know your night has been all over the place, but thank you for bringing the dog and getting some Tim Hortons and joining us for a little bit this evening.
I can
Oh,
Oh,
she's gone. Okay, bye,
Bye.
Melody. All right.
Yeah.
She was such a rock star we're not ready for her yet.
Oh,
Don't move over yet.
Stay open.
She was such a rock star making all the sandwiches and stuff. Like, you have created such a good team of volunteers that just keep things, like, even with you bowling on the Sunday this year.
Yeah.
You didn't really have to worry about
No.
what was going on behind the scenes because you have your stats people, you have your food people, you have everybody just knows what to do, and everybody's ready to step in and get it done. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna bring her back in for a second here.
Sorry.
Hi again.
Me and I was like, oh, maybe I can switch the camera around, but I can't see how to do that. So the dog, but
Big surprise.
he's kind of like, you're right. He's
Aw.
Just little.
Aw.
I know.
Just learning.
Timber.
What a good dog.
Anyways, you guys will see her at other tournaments, guaranteed.
Yeah.
She just got her jacket, her little feature
Service
guide
dog
jacket.
jacket.
It's really
Aw.
cute.
Amazing.
So, it's a
She
little-
doesn't fit it. It's too big for her. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh. I need to get another one. Well, thank you so much, Melody, for joining us tonight and for giving us a little bit of the POA side and encouragement for some of those players who are on the fence about joining.
Yeah. Or making
it's
sandwiches.
Totally, like that. You just or making sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's just it's such a you have to do it. You just have to do it. Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing.
Melody says, do it.
Melody
you just
says,
have to do it, everyone.
Right?
Sign up.
Absolutely. You'll have a great time, I promise.
Yeah. All right. We're going to let you go, but we will see you at the next event.
Absolutely. Thank you, ladies. Thanks,
Take
Stacey.
care.
Take care, Melody.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye, hon.
All right. We are at our top dog. She's ready. Is she
They're
ready?
just coming in beside me. Yeah. It's hailing so bad right now. Can you guys hear it? Like, it's
No,
bad.
I could hear it in Melody's car, but I can't hear it now. Welcome, Michaela. Congratulations. What a fantastic tournament.
It was one for the books, for sure.
One for the book. So
Yeah, that was dominant.
yeah.
That was
So
a
for
dominant
those of you
performance.
that don't know, Michaela ended up qualifying top seed with a 23:01, averaging 287, through a 4:05 on her last game. Had a couple other 300s in there, and then went into the Sunday brackets where she ran both sides. So there didn't even need to be a final because she won the A side, won the B side, just won everything, like from start to
And it was a
finish.
Michaela versus Michaela. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would have been me.
I think the
We
highlight of her
probably
weekend was
could've won
probably fourth place at doubles. That was probably the highlight of her weekend, but the rest of it was pretty good.
I don't
too.
really, honestly, I don't really remember doubles, but
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
it'd be fun.
Katie does.
I'm really sorry about that, Katie.
All good.
We
All
did
good.
hear that multiple times.
Katie's gonna hate me.
Katie's gonna hate me.
So
No,
I'm actually
it was
off the
fantastic.
Masters team because Katie kicked me off. No, I'm just kidding.
I always look forward to an opportunity to play with you. So you are in. But fantastic weekend. It was like so fun to watch. You kind of kept coming back and chatting with me a little bit, and you're like, okay, I need to like turn it on this match. And then you'd go and throw like a 6-bagger, and I'm like, yeah, well, that's not surprising. And
Yeah.
it was like just every time you started to kind of like get off just a little bit, it was so quick to be like, I need to turn it back on. I need to lock in. And then you would just do it. Like the mistakes were so minimal and the off frames were so few and far between that like there was no beating you.
Wow.
Luckily,
Luckily,
luckily, I didn't have to play my mother. Apparently,
lucky. We were one match away, and I'll tell you,
Dodged you.
I've never lost.
she's
That could have been the make or break.
Could have been it.
So how did you prepare for this weekend? Like obviously tournaments are not new to you. You play the WCBT events. You played other big events, Masters, Open, all of those things. But like, was this one a little bit different prep wise, or did you just kind of walk in like a normal Friday?
No, I think it was like, I mean, the first year we ran it, I didn't make the cut. I missed by 1 pin. So then the second year, I ran both sides, and then you beat me on both sides. I didn't make it to the final, but and then last year I kind of ran both sides, and then I just got tired, and then I just went, and I actually hurt myself like against Alyssa, and then so kind of won a couple matches, kind of trying to stay fast, and then as soon as I stiffened up, I was like done. And so this year it kind of was just that work on like I can't get tired because I don't like to eat when I bowl, so I was kind of going back and forth. I was trying to eat and then just doing whatever I can. And then whenever I did get tired, it was just like, okay, like you have 3 frames kind of to like, do what you have to do or get, if you have 3 bad frames, that's fine. But like, let's kind of get that on track. But yeah, I think it's just, I put more work into it this year. I really I think this year I really was like, this is what I want to do. I want to run both sides. I want to do it. And then when it became like a reality, like probably around, I don't know what round it was, but then I just kind of marked it down. So I was like, okay, when I won a match, I was like, okay, that's 1 person down. And then it was just like, okay, I'm 3 steps away from doing it. Yeah. So that's kind of what my mentality was.
Yeah,
I think that's a really important point that you just made too, because I feel like it's a common consensus, I guess, among a lot of bowlers that really do not like eating while they play. Maybe it's just because of the digestion process, maybe because like you feel sluggish or full or whatever, but it is so important to fuel yourself, because I've heard tons of stories of people who hit the wall or have like a massive blood sugar drop, and then not only can they not perform, but now they're actually like not well, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's something that's so important that we have to remind ourselves this is a sport, and a very demanding one. It might not look like it, but it is a super demanding sport, and it requires fueling just like any other sport. And there's not very many of them that you're playing for 4, 6, 8, 12 hours a day. And if you're running both sides, that's a lot of bowling. So really important point that you're making for sure.
Yeah, I honestly this year, like now that I've played the Open, I've played my Masters sets, and I've made some cuts like again this year on tour. Protein bars are like my best friend because I hate eating, and like honestly, I don't even like protein bars. I hate the texture of them. I hate everything about it. But if I can just like 2 bites and then like
everyone take note right now, like, what Michaela's saying.
Tracy Smith at Diamond Ladies, after we had played each other, she gave me like this little like it was like dried fruit in a dried fruit bar, kind of like a rehydrated or dehydrated fruit. And honestly, like that thing was such a game changer. And she told me when she gave it to me, she was like, take it when you need it, and that is it. So like I remember like I was playing Heidi, I had lost the first match, and then I was like, you know what? And I took a little bite, and then I went win-win. And then I left it. I had like a protein bar, whatever. And then a few matches in, I took a little bite of it, and then I was back in. So maybe it was like my little saving grace of the day. Like I sent her a picture. There was like half a bite left at the end of the tournament. There was like half a bite left. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to her. Like, it's like the worst photo ever. It's like me standing with my like chewed up thumbs and like half a bite of this thing left. And it was like, thanks so much. I really needed this today. And then I was like,
it was like a fake Newton.
Yeah, it was like fake Newton. It was amazing.
Oh my god. I can't imagine pounding back fake Newtons while I'm bowling, but I mean, whatever works for you.
I'll be messaging Tracy to find out what those are, and I'll stock up for you for nationals.
You want to stock up for Masters? Just let me know, because I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed alcohol, so that's the best thing. So.
I'll get you some dried fruit bars.
I think you've been playing on a lot of tour events for a number of years. This is not your first cash tournament. This is not your first experience. How does the Diamond Ladies differ compared to the other events that you've played in?
It's at my home bowling alley, so that's the best part. Like, I mean, as much as like everybody, I did think the scoring was harder at Diamond Ladies this year, but at the same time, I never thought it was too. Like, I mean, I didn't have really a struggle moment.
Yeah.
And then like even like on the Sunday, I was kind of like struggling, and then I did a ball change when I probably was like, I just was leaving a little bit a few corner pins here and there. I was like, you know what, just go to the bigger ball, see what happens. Like that kind of stuff, I know that will work there because I've tried out every theory. I've tried out every line at Top Lawyer. Like I have so much stuff to like fall back on there that it kind of like, there's not a lot of moments where I feel uncomfortable. Whereas like, it depends. Like Autumn Open, you know, it's in Calgary. I go to Paradise, but Paradise is such a hard bowling alley the last couple of years that like you never really truly feel too comfortable there. But and I mean, the nice thing about the tour is like every bowling alley on tour I bowled at since I was like 5 years old. So like I do have a somewhat of like knowing that stuff on tour. The only places like I've never played Winnipeg, but I've played at St. James. So if I played in the future, like I kind of at least know something.
Yeah.
But that I would say like the difference is like, I mean, I do everything at Top Lawyer. Like I oil the lanes. So okay, I do all the stuff in the back.
Stacey's like
doing that stuff, like I mean, me and Shelby, and I'm sure I've talked about it with Tim and Dexter before. You can like, I mean, if I wanted a lot of oil on the lanes, I can put a lot of oil on the lanes, kind of, right? So it's like, it's kind of, it's like a when you're a proprietor, you kind of do have like a little bit of an advantage here and there.
Right.
Like I know how the lanes are going to play before the tournament starts.
Yeah.
So
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, that's the nice
She
thing
does
about
everything, so she definitely knows.
Okay. I do all of the stuff in the back.
Diamond Ladies next year, I'm gonna just change it all.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah.
No, for sure. The one thing I heard you say earlier when you were talking was that you told yourself this is something you really want. And I think that's like really important for some of our younger players to hear too, that like success doesn't just happen. Like there's work that goes into it. There is drive that goes into it. There's all the things. And like, you can't just go into a tournament willy-nilly and be like, I'm just going to throw balls today and see what happens. And oh, maybe I'll win. Like that is, you know, maybe 1 in a million times the winner of the tournament went in just being like, we'll see what happens today. Right. Like there has to be some intentionality behind it. And there has to be that already before you even throw a ball, like what is your mindset? What is your goal? What is your plan for that tournament? And what is the outcome you're looking for? Right. And it sounds like
literally
you already
been the
had
theme
that.
of every of our guests today. Literally has been that theme.
Yeah. They already knew what the goal was.
I had to put in the time.
in.
I had to put in the effort. I had to practice. I had to set a time, like aside time to do these things and get physically and mentally ready. So 100%. Michaela, you're just adding on top of all of it.
And that mindset changes a little bit as you go. Like you even said, you know, there was a certain point in the event where all of a sudden it was like, okay, this can be a reality of me running both sides. And I 100% agree with you on that, because there was one point in time you came to me and you said, okay, I only have to win or 6 more games or something like that. And I was like looking, I'm like, well, there's more than 6 more games on the board, but it was like that you've already taken out the final match. The final match was not happening in your mind. And it was pretty early that the final match was not going to be on the board. So you only had to play out X amount of games. And then when you won one, you'd come back and be like 5 more, 4 more. And like, you could just see it. You knew exactly that was going to be how it was going to be executed that day.
Yeah. It was nice too. Like, I mean, in previous years when cause like other than the first year, I think I've kind of ran both sides for a little bit and then just one side fizzled out and the next one followed out. So this year though, like every year previous, the match play side, so like best 2 out of 3, that was like my strong side. Like that was the side I felt so much confidence in. This year for like the first time ever, like I was like, oh my God, like if I say I do make it to the final and I get to pick I guess because I'm top seed, so it wouldn't have mattered. I was like, I'm going to choose pinfall.
Yeah.
So, and I would have never thought that, but that day, that's just the way it was going. Like, even
You're like,
against like against Jen, like when we played each other in the A-side finals, like we were both like she beat me by like 110 pins, I think. Yeah. And then I was like, oh man, I kind of wish this was the other side because this has got I gotta gain a lot of ground. But then I mean
you flipped it.
Flipped it, and then yeah, and so I was like, okay, no, I actually, because realizing I can flip it, I was like, okay, no, that's going to be my confidence side. But by the time I had gotten to Jen, I was like, no, like we're going all in or nothing for this, for the running both sides.
All sides are my confidence side.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Yeah, and you know, and I don't I love playing against Jen. We always have had good matches. Like it doesn't like when either of us lose, it's like you're upset, but you're like, God, we always bowl good, so it's like you just feel, you know,
it wasn't that you lost it, the other person just like played really well. Yeah,
exactly.
You both play well, but one just had the upper hand. Yeah.
So that's kind of just how I was feeling that whole day. Was like, let's just grind it out.
Yeah,
the best.
Yeah, you had a lot of really great shots that day. Like everything you were putting on the middle was just money, but like it honestly had nothing compared to the best shot of the day, which was Rich Weber, who sitting at the table in front of me had an empty can that he threw over his head into the dirty can bucket on the counter behind me. Hands down, shot of the day.
You're not invited to our house.
It's weird.
He told me to bring it up.
Rich is like, I just heard like jumping for joy upstairs. It's weird.
Yeah, I bet. He's probably like, yes, Rich. I made the ladies podcast.
I made the ladies podcast.
Rich is like, watch this and then at work tomorrow and just clip that 15-second clip and just make it like his whole life for the next 3 months, by the way.
He's probably going to send it to Adam and his mom too.
You should have seen both of our faces. When that can went in the can bucket, both of us were like, oh my God. That was incredible.
He's gonna post it on Facebook, and it's gonna be best shot of Diamond Ladies. Wasn't even from a lady.
Yeah,
100%. That's okay. Yeah. That's okay.
We shouldn't even be laughing right now. Like,
thanks for ruining my night, Katie.
Sorry. So what's next for Michaela? Obviously, we have Masters Nationals coming up here in like 10 days. We're leaving pretty quick here. I'm looking forward to that. First timer Nationals.
Yeah, we got Masters, and then I got to book my flights for Club Tour. So, which hopefully the Father's Day sale comes in strong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
not like she didn't win any money at the Diamond Ladies.
We're frugal people.
Not
we're
even
frugal
a little.
people.
Yeah, no, I am frugal, 100%. Come on, guys. WestJet, $200 off, please.
Poor
more.
How are you feeling for Masters?
I'm excited.
You ready?
Yeah. Katie Rayner really scares. No, just kidding.
I'm the meanest veteran on the team.
You know, me and Katie, we realized during our locked room we're really good teammates. We work together really well.
And also equally asked for assistance.
Yeah.
We did.
We
went and did some team bonding at a escape room. And while the rest of our team was solving puzzles all over the place, Michaela and I stood at one section for probably 25 minutes and never solved it. And then decided that maybe we needed to go solve a different section and switched with another group. And then when we went to the new section, we did not solve that side either.
Yeah.
That's okay. It wasn't our day.
It was a fun time. We had a lot of laughs.
We had a lot of laughs. It was good. It was good bonding.
Yeah. And then I beat you at Connect 4, so
So then I got mad and we shut the game down because if I'm not winning, I'm not playing.
Is that how you teach your kids at school too?
Yep.
Super, super great mentality for sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch this at Nationals.
Yeah, you get to be there and hanging out with us. So that'll be fun. Diamond Mama in the house.
Yeah,
I'm going to call you the whole weekend.
Diamond Mama.
I should get a shirt made.
Diamond Mama. That's what her name is now. So
A's are just going to be little diamonds.
Yes.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. Masters will be a good time. Rookie,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's going to be
excited.
great. After watching how you played at the Open, you're not a first timer. Like, you're just not.
Yeah.
But
that bowling alley was really nice to me, you know, I must say.
True. Heritage, yeah. Yeah, Heritage was good for you. But I'm sure that the Burlington bowling alleys will be just as great.
Oh, I heard Hopedale scores amazingly, you know. I'm excited.
It'll be great. It'll be great.
We're
Bowler,
only
not the
bringing,
center, Michaela, and you've shown that you're the bowler.
Yes.
Katie and I are only bringing 12 bowling balls combined.
Between
Because
the
we
two.
don't play any of the same balls apparently, except for one that we both would like.
Yeah, we both
But-
like one ball. Two share.
One ball. I keep asking her, are you bringing this? No. Oh, dang. But we'll figure it out.
I probably have all of them, but
Probably. Well, congratulations on a fantastic season so far. Like between
Yes, for sure. Congratulations.
all of your play at the Open and Masters, Diamond Ladies, your other tour cuts, your national medal for your YBC doubles. Like it's definitely been your season, and it just continues to roll. And I can't wait to play as your teammate next week. It's going to be so fun.
yeah, it's going to be amazing. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Other than that, Stacey, thank you for running such a fantastic event again.
Thank you.
I know that behind the scenes, it doesn't always run as smoothly, and there's always things happening. But the hard work definitely does not go unnoticed.
Hey.
And like
Today we got phone lines back, so it was a month. We do. It rings now at Toppler, so that's something new.
amazing.
Uh,
If anybody didn't know, the
yeah,
streams at
Wi-Fi's
Toppler
not
went
still the
down.
best, but, yeah, there's the scores went down. We score kept by hand.
Yeah, I score kept my hand after doubles. It was a great time.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. A whole
But
shift.
All
Scorekeeping
those
after
things that
doubles
may
night.
have not gone super well, and you guys rolled with it like professionals. You made it happen. Nobody was affected negatively by any of the things that were happening, and like that just goes to show what a fantastic event you're putting on.
Yeah. Thank you, sponsors. Rhonda and Venom so very much. She's a huge part of everything. And Lakeview this year, their donations, and Kenworth and Great West Kenworth.
Yeah, I'll thank Kenworth
You
too.
know,
I mean,
Kay for all of our mugs because she did so great in BPG. But I mean, I could go on and on. My sponsor list is incredibly
This long.
massive, and they're so dedicated and loyal. And that's what, you know, I made a mistake when I put out the Facebook post that said we almost hit 50,000. I made a mistake actually on Jessica's total. So we did over $51,000 was handed out. So that's
Incredible.
it doesn't happen without the sponsors and Toppler and you know, all the women coming out. So it's just pretty cool. And you know, the number 5 is on the way.
Number 5 is on the way.
Yeah.
We have a date.
It's got to be possibly the best paying tournament that exists on any circuit.
It's so good.
Holy.
It's the payouts are pretty incredible. And we're very lucky that we have the dedication from the sponsors we do. And yes, so like next year, the tournament will be April 30th, May 1st, and May 2nd.
Amazing.
Maybe
And
it will
we
be
are very grateful to have
outside.
Stacy. We're very grateful to have Stacy and all the things that you do to grow and expand our bowling community. So thank you so very much for everything that you do, my friend.
All right. Thank you guys all for joining us tonight. We are going to call it a night here as we prep. I believe next week is going to be a Frames of Shame show, and then potentially a week off with Masters. Pretty much everybody is gone. And we'll be back that third week in July. But in the meantime, there's some Pro League happening tomorrow, Pro League July 12th. And hopefully everything will get wrapped up with that pretty soon.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone, for joining us.
Guys.
And we'll see you guys all next month.
See you next time.